Start to listen. You're watching Kimmy Speaks. It's been a while since I've done a vlog, and it hasn't been entirely because I didn't have anything to say or I was too lazy, but mostly because I've kind of been behind the camera more so than in front of the camera. Also because I guess as I talk about different things that I talk about, and I give you the insight, and I confess stories and different things like that. As I do things like that, I have to examine my own life, of course, and I have to examine the people around me and things like that. Seeing if it all makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if this makes sense. Let's see. I mean, this has been a pretty good year, besides the death of a really close baby cousin of mine who was 18, getting ready to graduate high school, but fortunately that didn't happen. But it definitely was a testimony to his life because so many people knew him. Semester went pretty well, though, got some pretty good grades, so that's good. And now it's summer, so no more semester talk. It's summer now, and it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot out. I wanted to talk to you guys today about faith. I don't know if I've spoken about faith already. I should have gone in and kind of checked, see, what was the last topic I spoke about, but so let me just hit this record button and get it popping. But faith, right? So this summer has been a very interesting summer because I feel more so that I've been operating in the area of faith. Now, what I mean by that is like trusting. It's faith and trust, because I think they both go hand in hand. But I guess having trust and having faith enough to believe that God would handle things, that He would, whatever I ask for in His name, in accordance to His will for my life, would happen. And I don't know, it was a hard thing to kind of do. It was a hard thing to kind of snap into, because people that know me know that I like to, have control of situations. Not manipulative way, but it's just a part of my personality that I think pretty fast on my feet, and I have good insight and different things like that. And so it makes it easier for me to just step into that role. Also, just the amount of work that I've done with different organizations and different things like that, and having the lead in those things. So it kind of like, seeped into my personality. Seeped into my personality in the last couple of years. So operating in faith, right? So I think faith is so much more than just belief. I think faith definitely goes hand in hand with surrender. Because so many times it's so easy to say, oh, I have faith that, God's going to fix this or God's going to do this, and then go take absolute control over it. And then it's like, well, where's God in it? Because so many times we think that faith is just something we do on Sundays, or faith is just something we do when it's just a God thing. And I am like fully convinced that faith is not just a church thing or just something we do with God from time to time. I think faith is an everyday thing, and it goes hand in hand with trust. It goes hand in hand with surrender. And like I said, my testimony was pretty much that, this summer has been a time of faith. Not knowing where, what was going to happen, where money was going to come from, and all these different things, and really like seeking God on it. And at first I wanted to just, take control of the whole situation. Like, I really don't know what I want to do with this summer, and just take control and just do everything I could, but within my spirit, I felt something that was just leading me towards trusting God, having faith that He would provide, and He has. And that's awesome. So I just want to read you a couple of Bible verses on faith, and then I'll leave you with a question. All right, here we go. Matthew 11:22 says, "Have faith in God," Jesus answered. Matthew 17:20 says, "He replied, because you have so little faith. I tell you the truth, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." Matthew 21:21 says, Jesus replied, "I tell you the truth, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but also you can say to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and it will be done." Matthew 14:31 says, "Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. 'You of little faith,' he said, 'why did you doubt?'" And this is what Hebrews 11:1 says. Now faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. 1 Peter 1:21 says, "Through him you believe in God, who raised him from the dead and glorified him, and so your faith and hope are in God." And I just think that, like, I just found a really fantastic quote, really interesting quote by, what's this person's name? Ramona C. Carroll, that says, "Faith is putting all your eggs in God's basket, then counting your blessings before they hatch." That's a good way to wrap it up. So, here's my question for you.